tell all my little school friends that I was a bass player before I even really knew what that meant. My father was a bass player, and I just always grew up with it around the house. He was from England and part of the British invasion of the 60s and 70s. So by the time I came along, it was everywhere. You know, there were my dad's rock and roll friends coming over the house all the time and playing music and talking music, and I just knew from an early age that it's what I wanted to do. I started playing when I was about 12. I really had to prove to my dad that I was serious about it, because he would not get me a bass. All I wanted was a Fender like his. I just wanted a vintage Fender Precision. He had his basses since the 60s, and that was just my dream bass to have one of those. And I borrowed one of his, I don't know, like a Carvin or something like that. So I used that for a few years, and then come Christmas when I'm 15 years old and my little sister had asked for a guitar. So I see the guitar case under the Christmas tree, Christmas morning. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. My little sister got her guitar. And my dad said, well, did you look at the name tag on it? I said, it's for you. Oh my God. And finally I got my first Fender Precision. He bought me my first bass. To see my name on a Fender instrument is just such an honor. I played a lot of different Precisions over the years, including my father's. So to have this is an amazing feeling, because it's a conglomeration of all of my favorite basses that I've ever played and all the little details in each one that I really love. And it's all in one place now. It's a precision bass, which I think is just perfect, and why reinvent the wheel. I didn't want to mess with the integrity of the instrument so much, but I also wanted to have a way to express myself on the instrument, so I decided to use some of my tattoo artwork. This main one is the ship right here. My first memory was being on a boat with my parents under the moon, so that's part of the reason why I got that tattoo, and now it's translates on the bass. Well, the thing about a P-bass is that it's so versatile. I mean, I've played in everything from reggae bands to punk rock bands to Latin jazz bands, and you can just pretty much play almost any style on them, and really, you know, if you want to get a different kind of a tone, you play with a pick, or you play with your thumb, or, you know, mess with the tone knob, or get the sounds from the amp, but it's a real workhorse.